hammock life. Guys, how sick is this? Wait for it. That right there is the ocean. I feel so unworthy of this entire situation. We arrived yesterday and we walked into our room, which is beautiful. This 2128 is our room. You walk up, the room looks beautiful. Immediately we're like, oh my gosh, how are we this lucky? Right here we have the bathroom, which is pretty much just your standard typical bathroom. The shower is kind of cool because it doesn't close, which is weird. Oh, and there's like it's like all one room. And this is just beautiful. I mean, you're in your own little hut. It's not like a typical hotel room where there's just, 200 of them. Everyone's in their own little hut. Like this right here is just the jungle, which is so cool. Here we have our closet, which I already put some stuff in. But then we walk out here. And that is when things just got crazy. We have this beautiful hammock, like what the heck? All of this beauty, this right here, this entire patio. And then I look up and the ocean is right there. And just to show you guys. I truly mean right there. Like that is the ocean. This is where we're gonna be sitting, where we're gonna be laying. I am so freaking excited. Oh my gosh. And now I'm just hanging out in a hammock. So I think the game plan is for Zach and I to hop in the ocean. Why not get some rays while we can? Which is so crazy for me to say. I have not been on a beach or to an ocean since my junior year of college, the summer before my senior year. And that is especially crazy for me to say because I grew up 15-20 minutes from the beach, Long Island, New York. We grew up right by the beach. It's just with college and then with, going straight into the workforce, going to Dayton, Ohio, which is a landlocked area. I just haven't had a chance, and I haven't had any tropical Caribbean vacation since I was in high school. So this is just so unbelievable, and I'm just so unbelievably grateful. And obviously, I mean, if you guys watched my last vlog, getting here wasn't exactly seamless because there's just so much that goes into it with everything happening in the world. You need to take a COVID test and prove you're negative, and that's why I feel so good about this decision at this resort. We were deciding, like, should we go visit another state? Should we do this? Should we do that? Visiting another state, that's just not smart because you're gonna be going all out and about that city, and here, every single person had to prove that they're COVID negative, and all of the servers, everyone's wearing their face masks, and this is as secluded as it can get. Oh, and I wanted to update you guys on the plane experience because I know everyone's experiences are different with that. I felt as safe as can be. They had everyone sitting socially distanced, like they had enough room that we didn't have to sit next to strangers. Everyone wore their face masks. It honestly just felt like my normal life, just being out with face masks. I'm so excited. I don't really know exactly what's on the full agenda for today, but pretty much I just want to be at the beach, at the pool. I'm so excited. By the way, I'm sorry if I sound annoying constantly saying I'm so excited, but you don't understand. Like, I feel like so many YouTubers are showing you their travel, and they always do this, and it's nothing. But no, this is not something I do often. For the first time in 5 years, we are oceaning it up. Look who we have coming in. You should have jogged out like in Baywatch. So this right here is obviously the beach area, and it's so cool because all of these things are shaded, which I really like, just because you don't want to be in the pounding sun all day. And then back there is where all of like the restaurants and the villas and where all of those are. Okay guys, we are at breakfast and I have some developing news. We are trying to be normal. So as you guys know, if you watched my last vlog, I actually packed some of my oatmeal supplies because I was very fearful of what the breakfast would be. As you guys know, I'm allergic to a lot of breakfast foods, but instead, tell them what I ordered.
Porridge?
Yeah, I don't even know. Porridge is basically the same thing as oatmeal, I think. And it has brown sugar and cinnamon. It has arrived. It's looking a little scary. Oh my god, it's like legit goo. Being here right now is so insane. It is so empty because of COVID. They're only operating at, I don't really know what percent capacity, but a lot less than normal, just so everyone can social distance. And as you can tell, we are definitely social distancing. Even Zach and me are social distancing. Zach, wave. Zach wants to be in the sun, and I'm a shade girl right now. Even though I made the mistake at the beginning of summer and I got fried back in Ohio, I do not mess around with the sun here in the Caribbean. I have SPF 50 just smothered on my body, and not only that, I am in the shade. Like, I have no desire or goal to get tan on this trip. We've got my book over here, my Kindle. I started out with the book by Thomas Rhett's wife, and it is so freaking good. I could not put it down. Like, I was walking through the airport reading it, which is not recommended, but I really couldn't put it down, and this is gonna be my view for the morning. I just want everyone to know we are on a beautiful Caribbean island. This is all beautiful, and Zach is just worried about his fantasy football, even in the Caribbean.
My team is a group of underperformers.
He told me what, told him what you told me.
I said, hi honey. I was like, we can't count on my fantasy football money this year like we usually can. We'll bounce back though.
We always do. Yeah. So now we are at what is called Sea Grape Cafe, and Zach and I are actually getting the same exact thing. He waited to see what I was gonna get, and then he jumped right on it.
As usual.
But I realized today I'm all about the teal, because we've got teal on my hat, teal on my bikini, and teal on my cover-up. This sun is no joke. I was out there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes when we started noticing, oh my gosh, I am like getting so much color, too much color, and I'm already like tan.
No.
And we were not out there for the, I was in the shade most of the time.
No, you with SPF 50 got tanner than I did.
SPF 50, my body's just like, I'm Irish, I'm Irish, I'm Irish. All right, the sweet potato chips have been delivered. Man, Zach, I was gonna be like first bite on camera, and did I just hear a crunch in that mouth? Yeah, look at it. How is it?
Good. The chips taste a little bit different than like what they do in that.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I like those. Nice. Fish tacos have arrived within like 2 seconds. We have the chips, the tacos. Time to dig right in. We get back to the room, and what do we have waiting for us but some bottles of classic liquor? What the heck? And these are free, by the way. Last night, Zach checked off like house vodka, just a bunch of stuff, and I was expecting the house vodka to be some sort of weird brand. Smirnoff? Are you kidding me? This is what I drink in the States. This is dangerous.
Nice. We don't even have to go to the bars anymore.
Yeah, I know. So far on this trip, though, I really haven't been drinking a lot. Like, I don't have the mindset, like, gotta get messed up. Like, first of all, you guys know me. I'm not a crazy drinker or anything like that. And then even right before our trip, like, I decided I wanted to lay off on drinking. I like drinking alcohol. I'm Irish, okay? It's very much part of our culture, at least in my family. But it makes you feel so freaking bad the next day. That's my problem with it. But obviously, I'm on vacation. I'm gonna be drinking. And as a matter of fact, right before we got back and saw all of this beauty, this is the champagne I did not even finish yesterday. Really not a hardcore drinker. I decided to order a vodka water from the regular bar. And we have a little friend. This is genuinely this guy's place. Like, he's obsessed. It's only this cat.
He likes to chill.
Toby. Clearly a piece is missing, and I may have eaten a little bit, but this is so good. We both got pizzas, which I have never liked pizza growing up, but getting a little personal pizza like this is so cool. And I just got it without the cheese since I am lactose intolerant. We've got our water for hydration, our vodka water for happiness, and then what'd you get, Zach?
Margarita. Lime margarita.
Such a beautiful place. And as you guys can see, Zach and I were just saying, like, we're just like so socially distant from everyone. Like, this is prime time, dinner time. What time? 7:17 p.m. Like, we are more safe here than in our daily life back in Ohio, especially for me because I'm working all the time and I'm always with people. Our resort is operating at way less capacity than normal, just so that this can happen, so that I can put my arms out and be socially distant and eat my pizza. Do you guys hear that? The tree frogs are going crazy. As soon as the sun sets, boom, tree frog central. And the really cool thing, slash I guess it could be a bad thing, it just depends on how you are, is we are like all screens. Like, so right here, this is glass, but mostly our entire little hut thing is made up of screens. For example, this one's open right here, it's just all screens, and then it goes around the entire side. So you can hear everything that's happening outside, but then not only that, people can obviously probably hear us when we're fighting and yelling and just battling with each other. Let's see what Zach's thoughts are on this. Zach, do you think because like we're screened in, our neighbors have heard a lot of like our like yelling fights?
Yeah, they know the real you that YouTube doesn't know.
There was this wedding on the beach that Zach and I were invited to. No, we weren't invited to, but it's obviously public, so we really could have went, and we pretty much just like crashed it a little bit in the sense that like we were kind of trying to spy in on it. And then right after, they were taking the pictures on the beach, and it was so funny how beautiful her dress looked, how beautiful she was, how handsome the groom was, how like just the pretty the setting was. were probably the most phenomenal pictures ever. What everyone at home will never know is that they were actually like fighting during them.
Why are you putting those people on blast?
They're not gonna watch this. But it's just so funny how like a picture will never like tell all.
Photos easily can lie, where it's like, so can videos. We could have been fighting earlier for all you guys know. We weren't. And those poor people probably, again, it was probably just something incredibly small, probably ticked the wife off on their wedding. Like, she was like yelling at her mom, and then like he was trying to apologize to her, and yeah, so it's funny just because the photos are about to be like the best bride and groom photos of like all time.
No! I think my camera lens is like permanently foggy. All right, guys, we've made it to day 4, and this is what a day 4 room looks like. It's not ideal. We've got bathing suits hanging from all different places, flip-flops, all of our clothes hanging, dirt on the floor, a random coconut that Zach was drinking yesterday. But out of it all, look at how beautiful the view still is. I just want to let you guys know that attempting to vlog on vacation is one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my life. Keyword attempting, because I really have failed. Normally vlogging just, I love it. Like it's so easy to me. Just whip out my camera, show you guys parts of my life. Like one of my biggest pet peeves watching vlogs is when people are like, this is what I'm about to do. And then they do it off camera and then they tell you, I just did this. And they just keep doing that. And it's like, okay, are you just gonna like tell me about these things you're gonna do, or are you gonna show me? So that's my biggest pet peeve. And pretty much that's what life is right now for us on vacation. I have not done a good job taking you around, but I'm just putting my hat on to protect my face. It is so hard because so much obviously involves the water, and I can't just bring my camera into the water. And also there are just so many moments that happen on vacation where you're not gonna whip out your vlog camera. Like pretty much the only time I remember is when we're not doing anything, and that's obviously not too fun to vlog like right now. But I've done a pretty good job with my skin and the sun, if I do say so myself. My legs are getting so dark. I mean, for me, obviously I know there are a lot of people who are much tanner than this, but for me this is pretty dark. And I've been smothering myself in SPF 50 this whole time and spending so much time in the shade. So the sun in the Caribbean is really no joke.
Down the slide. You did it. That was awesome. Hello. Good job, dear.
Zach's big moment. How are you feeling? So nervous.
Yeah, like you. All right, face for her.
Oh my gosh.
We stand on the opposite shore. Hello.
Okay, guys, we're at breakfast and we're doing it. As you can see, I will be making my own oatmeal this morning. Yesterday's porridge was fine, but I could tell there was milk in it. Not ideal for me. I brought my oatmeal packet right over here, home style. Have it in a little teacup that I ordered. Then I ordered a mug of hot water. We have my Hershey's cocoa that I brought all the way from Ohio because it's gonna taste so good. Do a little boop. And then I didn't bring like any sweetener like syrup or anything, but that's fine. This honestly just tastes fine as it is. Zach, are you judging me? No judgment?
Mix one up the oatmeal.
Judgment-free zone. Let's mix this bad boy up. And there we have it. Breakfast in a mug. Exactly what dreams are made of. And Zach is having a nice
smoothie.
Breakfast smoothie. So everyone, this is how you do an all-inclusive resort. Zach and I both got 2 meals because we couldn't make up our minds. The menu was so freaking good. So you know what? We already paid for it. We got 2 full meals each, and we had an appetizer. So I have the blackened chicken with roasted vegetables, and then this is so humiliating and embarrassing. We've got the squash stuffed with mushrooms, and I forgot the other thing. Honestly, I don't even know. It tastes great though.
I got a steak with some greens, and then these were some ribs.
And we've got our vodka water, and what do you have?
Crown and Sprite.
And that's how you do it. Cheers. So as you guys can most definitely tell, I just woke up. I haven't even washed my face yet, which is not good, but it's actually our first cloudy morning here in Negril. We have all our clothes hanging outside. So due to the clouds and the fact that I ate 2 dinners last night, we're going to the gym, and the gym is actually so cool, so I'm actually pretty hyped, but I really need to wash my face and get my life together. So this right here is the path to the gym. Right now we're still in our little jungle area. I don't really know what to call it, But in order to get to the sports complex, you actually have to walk across the street. And then this is where fitness awaits us. It's actually so cool. Thank you so much. We're 2128. Oh, and they have a lap pool over here in case you want to do some laps, which I'm not trying to do. I really can't swim. It's actually kind of upsetting. And then this is the fitness facility. As you can see, maximum number of persons, 10. These are kind of all over the resort where they've changed the capacity limits just to keep everyone safe. And I think we're gonna start out on the treadmill today. Wow, I look so crazy right now, but I just did 3 miles on the treadmill. And just the worst part about this gym, slash the best part, like secretly I love it, is that there's no air conditioning. It's just all open air gym. And then these little fans, actually they're big fans, are our air conditioning. But it's so cool for me because I never sweat. I think it's just because I'm such a cold person naturally, but I don't sweat. I am like dripping. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm dying. I sat here right after running and that is a sweat mark from my butt. One butt cheek, the other butt cheek. How is your workout going in the jungle?
Good.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if it got on camera. One of your little sweat things just went flying.
No, I've been doing like a circuit of like whole body stuff.
Nice.
How was your workout?
Good. I did cardio because I needed it. The last day of vacation is always the weirdest because you just want to do everything. You're like, how do we squeeze every single thing in? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, do this, do that. I'm like, cool, we did our workout, but then we just wasted an hour. So I'm just gonna, you know, take a deep breath. It's all gonna be good. I think we're gonna head to the beach right now. Maybe do some reading on the beach. But Jamaica is awesome. I think at the end of this, I might have like a more in-depth review of where we stayed. So we're at Couples Swept Away, which I was really nervous about just because I've never known anyone who stayed here. I used to go on vacation with my parents and my family, and we always went to beaches. We went to beaches, Turks and Caicos for 4 years with a bunch of our neighbors and friends, and then they went to Sandals. Like, we were always in that like little beaches Sandals community, but Sandals is significantly more expensive than Couples, like I think by like $1,000. Not to mention, if we were staying at Sandals, we wouldn't be right here on the beach. Like, we just wouldn't in our price range. This has just been amazing. Food has been awesome. I've really been branching out. Like, I've been having mahi-mahi. Snapper is so freaking good. It's a type of fish here. Different vegetables, and I mean, I'm definitely not ordering the type of things that I would order back at home. This is a cover-up that my mom got me for my birthday, and I love it. And it like, I really like cover-ups that cover me because I'm so fair-skinned that I really need, you know, the coverage. Like, when I don't want to be in the sun, I don't want to be in the sun. And then most of my bathing suits are from a site called Venus. Last summer, I just ordered like 5 of them in all different colors, and it's really cute. It's just like a regular like triangle. I don't want to flash you guys, but it's just a regular triangle bikini, and I've pretty much just been wearing those every day. Except yesterday when we did the cave swimming and all of that, thank the dear Lord I was wearing a one piece. That's all I can say. All right, guys, this right here is authentic jerk chicken. This is Zach's favorite lunch, which is funny because we're going to 2 different lunch spots because we both found our favorites.
I like the chicken and she likes the tacos.
Oh my gosh, that's totally opposite when we're at home.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I'm the taco boy.
And I'm the chicken girl. What can we say? Vacation changes you. It's funny, so before I came here, like, I stalked their Facebook group. It's called the Couples Swept Away Resort Fan Club. I don't even know, but all I know is every single night I logged on there. I'm gonna scroll for like 30 minutes, seriously. It was like an obsession. And it's so funny seeing the different things that people say, some of them that turn out to be true, and others that, like, I'm like, what? For example, a lot of them are talking about, like, you have to bring your own straws, the paper straws are terrible. There's genuinely no difference at all. A bunch of people were talking about ordering 2 meals, like 2 of things, because the portions were small, but it just depends and varies. For example, last night at dinner, I literally ate 2 dinners. Like, each one was huge. But then we've had other nights where the portions actually were small. Even like the fish tacos I'm about to get, a little on the smaller side, but then I order sweet potato chips with it. And also it's an all-inclusive, so you can really order as much as you want, as long as you're gonna eat it. Obviously don't want to go to waste. And my goal with this, though, is not spending any extra money, because you get here and you paid all this money, and then the last thing you want to do is spend a couple $100 extra bucks, like doing different things. Like, there's this romantic dinner on the beach where, like, you literally are eating dinner as the waves are crashing onto the shore. It's just you guys, but it's $200. And we actually got a $100 resort credit for presenting our COVID tests that they're negative, but you don't want that to make you spend extra money, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to end up like spending $100 that you normally wouldn't, because the couple's dinner is $200, so We're not doing that. We're happy with our jerk chicken. Okay, I literally, guys, I'm just like rambling to you. Meanwhile, Zach's just enjoying. Oh, they can't even tell how cute you look because you're like a legit silhouette, but you look so cute.
You guys are having a great combo, so.
This is like your heaven, not having to talk to me while you just like dig in.
I know, like, the pieces they give you are like bony, so you have to like kind of navigate.
He is not vegetarian. Look at him, he's like waddling toward you. Oh my gosh, that was a big one. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, the infamous fish tacos, sweet potato chips, and Zach's favorite,
The coconut. That's my second one of the day.
the coconut. Describe to them, what does the coconut taste like?
Well, it's got the creamy goodness of a coconut flavor.
Wow, you should be hired as like a describer.
Yeah, it tastes exactly like a coconut.
Well, I'd never had a coconut before, young Zachary.
Oh yeah, old Clancy.
All of this, it sounds disgusting, but it's all my sweat. I'm about to vomit.
I mean, it's more's probably coming.
I was gonna show Zach's sweat, but he just wiped it, but like it is just dripping everywhere. What is up, guys? I am so sad to say it is our very last night in Jamaica. This is probably your guys' first time seeing me on this vlog not looking like a flop, because obviously I don't wear makeup during the day. It's not a good look. Today we are actually, let me show you my outfit of the night. We have this here. I have this red dress. It's from Francesca's. I actually got it right before my trip. My wedges, I really have no idea where those are from at all. And of course, we had to get Zach in on the fun. Zach, first of all, I know you're dying to tell the vlog. Who is your doppelganger all of a sudden?
Oh, a very intelligent, bright, very noticeable Jamaican man. He's like, oh, you must get this a lot. You look like David Beckham. I was like, I don't. But, thank you.
Okay, so outfit of the day. Tell them all about your shirt.
Got a nice little Hawaiian shirt on. Lulu's, and then your white sneaks.
Oh, I got you those Lulus.
Yep. So these were Christmas 2 years ago. That was our first Christmas.
Isn't that so insane?
Yeah.
That's so insane that like we can say 2 years ago. Like when we catch ourselves saying that, I'm always like,
Yeah.
but didn't we meet yesterday?
It sure doesn't seem like we're going on Christmas 3.
No.
Which is nuts.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah, it's our third Christmas. Our first one was in New York, your family. Then last year we were out with my family, and then we're going our third.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy!
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't even feel like it, but also it feels like we knew each other our whole lives, right?
Yeah.
You guys get a sneak
That
peek
weird in between.
of the weird things. Like I say to Zach, I'll say that to him, like, but doesn't it feel like?
Time has gone by fast, but
Who would have thought we would be in Jamaica? I said that as if I'm drunk. I promise you I've not had any alcohol. I guess I did have one vodka water, but who would have thought that we'd be in Jamaica?
not us.
Now we have dinner reservations at 6. I cannot, my biggest pet peeve in life is when pink and red go together, but I can't change my nails.
8 minutes till dinner. Off we go.
Alright, I just want everyone to know that Zach does not truly love me because he... No, the fact that I got that on camera.
You hear the boom?
What
Night,
was
night.
that?
Turn on the flashlights.
Ah, it's storming. Everything's blowing. You guys can't tell this in the video, but like, can you see the lights?
That was amazing. You got that on
What
camera.
are the odds that I got
Boom.
that on camera?
Boom. So why don't I love you, dear? This is mystery to me.
Because you ordered a dish with cashew nuts.
Oh, well, for the camera, I do love her, and I will brush my teeth before any lips touch.
What? Is this really happening?
Clancy, get off me!
Shut up. What the heck? Is this how it's gonna be forever? I'm scared.
There's no reason to be scared.
I'm still scared.
This is awesome. These noodles are good.
Why'd I put makeup on tonight?
This is
No one
great.
can see me. This is weird.
Hey! I'm still eating.
Yeah, I know. I love how you've just been eating throughout this whole whole process. So that was very interesting. As you can tell by my little baby hairs, oh my gosh, I really look like a wreck. Can they turn the lights back on? But we're at the Asian restaurant tonight. I got the teriyaki salmon. I got the vegetable fried rice. We are gonna split the pad thai, but there's peanuts in it. Don't worry, Mom, I checked. And I also had shrimp tempura and what was the other thing?
Crab cake.
Crab cake. But I didn't like the crab cake. So we are back from dinner in which we survived. That was crazy.
Lightning.
This is Jamaica, but no, this is really the most amazing freaking trip ever.
I can't think of anything better that we would have wanted for our week.
Okay, so actually, this is tilted a little bit. There was someone who messaged me right before, like a month before, being like, by the way, like I stayed there and like I didn't like it. Oh, we don't tell Zach.
Well, that person has bad taste.
Well, okay, don't say that. She was super sweet with it. But no, it seriously has been like the most amazing trip ever. I always go back and forth with like, are vacations worth it? Because they're so, you know, fleeting. They last for a week. I think like overall, like just experiences are worth it.
No, I think the vacation itself was worth it. If we didn't even have like the catamaran was like something that we won't forget. Like the glass bottom boat was cool, but like now that we went on the catamaran, it was even better. Like the different things like that. Like the beach is an experience, sure. The hotel's an experience, dinner's an experience, but when they say like experiences versus like whatever, like no, it's definitely worth it.
And like a Gucci bag lasts forever or however long they last, but like that's never interested me.
No.
Like I'm not interested in materialistic things, but traveling and like experiences, I'm all about. Like this is where I'll drop the big bucks, even though I'm not gonna say the price just because I don't know, that feels like TMI, you know?
I don't care.
I don't want you guys to
Google it.
Yeah, you can, but the thing is you can Google it, but all I'm gonna say is we got a really good deal. I mean, we're going during the rainy season, like that's how you get a good deal, and possible hurricane season. We haven't had any hurricanes, and we've had a little bit of rain, but it hasn't gotten in the way of like any fun or...
No, I mean basically from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. you can do whatever you want, and then a little bit of rain comes and typically leaves.
So yeah, I'm all about the experiences, what I've realized in life, so buckle up, get ready for the experiences, because I'm all about it.
Yeah. She's all about it.